and welcome to Whoosh with Bob and Vi. I'm Bob.
I'm Vi. And forgive me, but I must confess that this is strange. What you're seeing is our very first time. We've not tried this before. Feels very public, very exposed.
In a good way.
Absolutely.
Perhaps we should explain. We, Vi and myself, we are together. In a relationship. We are a couple.
Oh, hate that word.
Have been for some time now.
People describe our relationship in many ways, but the common factor they acknowledge is that we are not exclusive. We are not in a bubble. Well, before things changed in the way that they did, Bob and I were regulars at a private place called the Toucan Club. You would come in,
check in,
get your key,
go to the changing room,
get yourself ready,
step out,
open the door,
and enter another world.
Things changed from black and white to colour somehow. Of course, after that we were on rails.
Absolutely. Whoosh.
It was remarkable. Join us all at the Toucan. There's so much to see. Have an icy cocktail or maybe tea. Now don't be shy or bashful. I promise that we will not bite, not unless you want us to. Do you, do you, do you, do you, do you? Susan and Frank at reception, they'd say that to you. They'd say, see you on the other side, like you were about
And then you'd wait at the little bar.
like you were about to pass away. And there was always a break at some point in the evening. We'd arranged to meet at half-time, all gathered in the little bar like cats who'd got the cream.
Sausage rolls, refreshments.
All in our finery, all our flesh and our little patches of fabric. The human body in all its glorious asymmetry.
Lester once said something wise to me. He said, we waste too much, that there's a use for everything. For example, the water you have used to boil pasta in, it's good. We shouldn't waste that. It's all good. Even potato water's good. It's all good, he said. And there is so much that we waste.
And then we'd be off again. Little by little we'd trickle away, fortified by sausage rolls and trivia.
And he was right. We assume that we know what has substance and what is just detritus. And we are so often wrong.
Where are we, Bob? Where are we, Bob? If I may, I'd like to take this opportunity to talk a bit about Bob and myself and why we ended up where we are today.
When I think about our times at the club, I have to ask myself how they could have been so surprised at what happened, what I ended up doing.
Let's talk about WBD, an acronym. Bob always likes to slip that word in. WBD stands for What Bob Did. Strictly speaking, what Bob did at the Toucan Club, but that would be WBDATTC, which kind of defeats the purpose of an acronym, doesn't it?
Have you ever heard about the Russian radio station called UVB 76? Since 1973, it has continuously broadcast a strange, regular, rather eerie buzzing sound on 4625 kilohertz, occasionally interrupted by disconnected fragments of speech. No one knows why or what it means.
So we exist on different planes, both metaphorically speaking and now, well,
Let's just say there are times when one has one's UVB 76 moments.
Hello and welcome back to Whoosh with Bob and Vi. It's lovely to be with you again.
As always.
And as always, we hope that by opening up in this way, strange though it is, then we can, I don't know, then we can somehow light a little fire in some of you.
It is, as has often been said, better to light a candle than to curse at the darkness.
Where are we, Bob?
This is my love. I ask you to share my love.
Where are we, Bob?
I love you all.
Pieces I'm sending, I'm not sending them in any order, and in actual fact, they could be woven together in any way we decided. You know, I see them just as sort of like little, I don't know, wee vignettes from their what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see them as being scenes even as such.
Gone again.
Yeah.
And I think what I was trying to say before about it would be nice if the piece wasn't simply saying something about marriages or relationships, but something a bit more basic about how being isolated in the way that we've been lately has revealed a need for people to sort of share and to be observed in the way that Bob and Vi talk about, you know.
You're just obsessed with sex.
I know.
Swingers, porn stars. Jesus.
I live in Scandinavia, come on.
Oh, that's true, yeah.